Hurricane Dorian has been upgraded to a Category 5 storm, is currently going through the Bahamas and getting ready to hit land out there in Florida. In the past, typically Category 5 storms has inflicted tens of billions of dollars in damages. In today's episode, I'm going to be giving out my thoughts and my prayers to people affected by the storm, and also some advice and some investment strategies as business owners, as investors, to protect your portfolio during these times of storms such as this. Stay tuned. Hey, thanks for showing up. My name is Jacob Billet. I'm the CEO of Build Enterprises. And first and foremost, I really want to offer my heartfelt thoughts and prayers to people affected by this hurricane coming through. When I was in the military, I did some prepping for deployment out there in the Biloxi, Mississippi area after Katrina. So I've seen firsthand what those storms can do and the carnage and the families and just the financial instability. I mean, hurricanes are one of the most damaging things that Mother Nature throws at us. So I really am thinking about you guys. I hope you are all safe. And if I have any subscribers on my channel that's in the affected areas, please let me know. Send me a message. Let me make sure that you let me know that you're all right, because I care for every one of you guys. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there, make sure that you do know that I really am praying for you guys, and I hope we can pull through, because the amount of money of damages, like matter of fact, in the intro, storms, Category 5 storms have come in and has hit land, normally results in tens of billions of dollars in losses. And that's something that affects all of us as Americans. So really, I'm rooting for you guys. I hope you guys are somewhere safe. And I really hope that this doesn't affect you as much as they're saying it potentially can. Now, when it comes to being a business owner or an investor, I don't want to say opportunities, but there are certain things that you can look at investing or supporting when a rebuilding and restructuring phase happens after a big storm like this. Matter of fact, one of the bigger ones is going to be roofing repair and on waterproofing. Obviously, if there's total damaged homes, if there's people that are needing to get, obviously if it's a completely damaged home, they're going to need a new roof. But a lot of roofers and a lot of roofing companies that are publicly traded normally see a good amount of growth and a good amount of profits when it comes to dealing with storm damaged areas. So those are definitely good investment vehicles to look at and to transfer some of your money in your portfolio over to kind of hedge some damages. If you're an individual business owner that's affected in that area, you'll be able to kind of sustain some of your profits and some of your money while you're dealing with a time like this. Another big one is utility services. A lot of times power goes out, power lines go down, power infrastructure gets disrupted, gets damaged, and so a lot of them will go in either localized or people that come in from other areas, and this can offer another investment vehicle to hedge some of the damages that you may be facing being a business owner or being an investor or just being a private citizen out there during these storms. And rental cars is another big one. I worked in the automotive industry for a very long time, and we saw a lot of rental vehicles come into play during flooding and during storm damages, etc. So rental car companies normally see a huge influx of demand and needing to get more vehicles down in these areas to deal with people that have flooded out in damaged vehicles. So this is something else that you can look at putting some money in that hopefully you'll make some kind of return off of while you're dealing with, either losing some of your income or all of your income, or looking at having higher bills when it comes to pay, due to storm damages. Another one is insurance claim carriers. So insurance claim carriers and insurance claim services, obviously there's a ton of insurance claims that happen during a large storm like this, and insurance carriers, they have huge portfolios. They're massive mutual funds, so they have a lot of money that's working for them. And when it comes to services being paid out, especially if it's subsidized by a federal agency, this can lead into decent quarters for these companies, which as a shareholder, this is something that you are going to benefit off of. And then one of the other ones that I do want to point out is generators. Not only diesel or gas generators, but also alternative fuel generators. A lot of people and a lot of organizations, support organizations and aid organizations, use generators to keep their mobile power going on because their power grid is damaged, it's unsustainable, or they're just in areas where that's not available, or there's too much power draw on the local area, so they need to supplement with different kinds of generators. And again, these are all things that if you are affected, or if you're wanting to support companies that go out and are helping you, obviously donations is a great way and is a direct way to help people that are affected by a storm like this. But also as an investor and as a business person, there are different ways that you can invest in the companies that are providing these services. And then if you are affected financially, in being a storm victim or being in the area, these are these are things that you can look at, some stocks that you can look at of maybe putting some money in, and hopefully you can get some kind of return out of it if you're not able to do that otherwise. So this is a Trending Tuesday video. So this, as soon as I get the news, I put the news out on Tuesdays. So it's not a very polished video, but I definitely want to get that information out there so you guys can benefit. And again, if you are a subscriber and you're in the area, please let me know that you're all right when the storm goes through. And again, I'm rooting the best for you guys, and you guys have my thoughts and prayers. So I will see you.